Game of Thrones returned this week with Season 8, Episode 1, a much anticipated return as it had been in hiatus for a while, and a lot of people are excited and to get back to Game of Thrones, and I thought we could, recap the show for you and maybe clue you in to some things that you may have missed. Of course, this is the famous opening title sequence. The show is made by HBO. All rights to HBO. I don't own any of this footage. This is all HBO stuff that they've spent a lot of money on. These are the opening credits, and of course, these are some of the actors and people that work on the show. They do a great job, in my opinion. That's the famous opening title card. All right, let's get right into it here. All right, and here we go. We open with this guy looking at the tree, a tree with a face in it. And he turns around and there is this character there. They talk about some details of their pasts, and then they embrace, which leads the viewer to believe that they might have some kind of familiar relationship with each other. It would be worth sort of watching previous seasons, or if you're a book reader, maybe you could let us know in the comments.
Have you ever used it?
Once or twice.
They do seem to like each other.
What's the matter?
Now, here it is told that this character, the blonde-haired lady, has dragons and that they're not eating. And she says that they do not like the North, which would lead me to believe that they are more accustomed to warmer climates. If you've read the books, maybe you know, or have seen previous episodes, if they just don't like the cold or whatever. And at one point, it showed this scene. This guy had, he said this to this lady.
I'm going to put a prince in your belly.
Which I thought was a funny way to put that, and I think she did too. Thought it was kind of weird. Kind of lingers on her for a while.
What do I hold on to?
Whatever you can.
Now, him suggesting that he doesn't know where to grab onto this dragon suggests to me that he's never ridden one of these dragons before. And it looks like she's quite comfortable on them. So maybe that's covered in the books or in the previous episodes. Well, this character gets to where everybody else is and looks around. Looks like he's not quite familiar with these surroundings. Then I don't know if you caught this. He catches eyes with this guy. And this guy kind of looks back at him, and they hold that gaze for a while. But they don't introduce themselves to each other. Maybe that's coming in the next episode, because it does fade to black here and go to credits before they have any kind of interaction. So fingers crossed that's covered next week. I trust these showrunners and what they're doing. But that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week with another recap of Game of Thrones.